Hey everyone, it's your girl Abby back at it again with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a continued subscriber, welcome back.
Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa.
Okay guys, we're gonna be doing another story time on my channel, but not no regular story time like how I got jumped or how I got into a fight, which will be coming soon. I'm going to be telling you guys my amputee story. So we're getting down and dirty into my life, baby girl. So let's get into it. I need to fix up my eyebrow a little bit, but who gonna check me? Who gonna check me, baby girl? Cause not a damn soul is. Okay, let's get right into this video. So this story starts from when my mom was 5 months pregnant with me. So basically the story starts with I don't know if this story is true, but I heard it from either my mom or my sister. But one of them told me that this one night my mom heard like a sound or whatever, and she thought it was my sister. So she went to go check on my sister 2 times. And the 3rd time that she went to check on my sister, she hurt her knee on like the bedpost, and she like slammed her ankle into it, and then she ended up spraining it very badly, so she couldn't walk for like until I was like born or whatever. She couldn't walk. When I was born, the doctors found out that there was something wrong with my leg, so it looks like when she injured herself, it also affected me. I was basically born without an ankle and half of my tibia bone. Basically what the tibia bone does is it allows your leg to grow to its full potential. And since I had half of it, it only grew to a certain extent. And my other leg, my right leg, was fine. So basically one leg was shorter than the other. And I had that all my life. So yeah, so basically my whole life I've done like at least like 3 surgeries to try and correct it, but it was kind of hard to do that because I had no ankle bone. So all my life I've walked with a limp, and I've also had like a brace to like keep my leg kind of like not stable, but like straight in a way. So my doctors said that since I had no ankle, whatever, it would be hard for me to like walk, or I wouldn't be able to walk, period. So your girl defied the odds of a doctor. Fast forward to middle school. Middle school wasn't even that serious, to be quite honest. But yeah, so I was very into sports. Like I did basketball for 1 year, did football. I love football. And I did gymnastics. I promise you, I want to be the next Gabrielle Douglas. Like, I love gymnastics. But unfortunately, all that all that athletic stuff was messing up my hip, because I was, uneven. So my right hip was in the air, like it was just messed up. So I'd have to take days off of school. Like the most I've taken off of school was like a week, because like my hip was just messed up. So yeah, and since I'm like a child and I want to fit in or whatever, I didn't know my limits. I didn't like to take breaks. I wanted to fit in. I wanted to do what the other kids are doing, as if I was one of them. Yo, I just wanted to fit in, and that was definitely messing up my hip. So my mom took me to the doctor, Sick Kids, which is located in Toronto. My mom took me to Sick Kids, and the doctors took an x-ray, and they realized that my hip bone was on the verge of slipping out of its socket. Your hip bone is supposed to look like this. This is the socket, and this is your hip bone. It's supposed to be like this. But mine was like this, on the verge of slipping out. So any injury that could happen, and my hip could just slip out. So the doctor told me to take it easy, not to do any sports, none of that stuff. And I was like, yeah, sure, of course. Not really. I went back home. I was like, I'm not listening to this damn doctor. Like, you can't tell me not to do anything. Like, what? But little did I know that little Miss Harris, my mother, called the school up and said, hey, Ebenisha's not allowed to do any type of athletic activities because her hip. When I found out that, I was hysterical. I was like, sis, why would you do that? Why would you do that knowing that I wanted to do it? Like, sweetheart, don't play with me. But yeah, she called the school and said that I was cheesed. Like, I honestly didn't talk to her for like a good 2 weeks. Like, I was cheesed. But yeah, so I had literally, whenever I had gym or whatever, I would either have to sit down on the bench or go to the office and sit down with the secretaries and the deputy vice principal. But yeah, I would have to sit in the office, and even if like sometimes our teacher would take us to trips to Tim Hortons because it was down the street, I would either have to sit in the office or take that dirty old wheelchair. And God knows I wasn't taking that wheelchair, so I would stay in the office. Like, I'm not about to embarrass myself. And that wheelchair was so, like, that freaking wheelchair, bro. I hated it. So that was my life for like a good 1 year, because I found, the doctor told me in grade 8. So my hip actually got a little bit worse. Like, the pain got worse. So we went back to the doctors, and the doctors gave me my big ultimatum. They gave me 4 choices. The first choice that they said was that I could either do hip correction to put my bone back into the socket, but that would be like, I would have to do like multiple other surgeries after that one surgery, because it would obviously get worse, and then I would just have to do too much surgeries. So I said no, psych. The next option was that I do lengthening surgery for my left leg. And I was like, no, because the doctor said that it would be like, I would have to do multiple other surgeries and it would just be painful. So I'm like, no, I'm already in pain. I don't want to go through any more pain that I have to. The next thing was, if you know it, it was amputation. That was already off the list, because I was telling myself, I'm like, I knew this doctor was going to say that amputation would be one of the options. I'm like, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not taking a part of my body. Like, I'm not taking a part of my body off. Like, it's not, that's not in it. So, and then the last option was stay as I am. And I was like, it is what it is. Like,
it is what it is. It is what it is.
I'm not taking no part of my body off. So, went home, got into big depression, because I was like, you know what, like, I have to do something, because this pain is not it. Like, this life is not it. So one day, I don't know what was going through my head, but something just told me to do it. So I was like, I bet, let me do it. I don't know why, but like, I went into my mother's room. I had a big old smile on my face, and I was like, Mom, I'm gonna do it. But let me tell y'all, do not disturb a black woman's sleep. Do not disturb her sleep. But I did anyways. So I went into her room. I'm like, I'm gonna do it. And she's like, why are you waking me up out of my sleep about foolishness? Yada da da da. I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna do the surgery. I want to tell you, this woman said, my woman was like this. My girl said, what? You had to what? What? I was like, I'm gonna do the surgery. She's like, oh my God, I support you. Yada da da da. Just know that I love you, and I won't see you any different, which she does. I ended up telling the doctor that I was going to do the amputation surgery, and they're like, okay, great. You have until July 31st, which was my surgery day, to do whatever you want. And that's what I did. So fast forward to July 31st, my surgery day. Yeah, July 31st rolls around, and then them times my sister was living with me. So she came into my room and interrupted my sleep. She's like, oh my God, Abby, it's surgery day, da 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 da. Can I take a picture of your leg? And I said, sorry, what? Shorty, what? What? Excuse, what? Shorty said, can I take a picture of your leg so you can remember? I was like, I mean, go right ahead. I don't even know if she still has the picture, but I'm not inserting it because it scares me. So imagine what it will do to you. But yeah, so took a picture, get it, fast forward. We're in the hospital. They did tests to make sure that I'm all prepared to do surgery, all that stuff. But this is when it gets juicy. My second sister calls, Natasha. Tell me why this shorty. And them times my sister and my cousin Dominique, love you, they were working with each other. So tell me why they both call me. They're on the phone. Baby, I love you. I know I don't tell you this, but I love you. I can't believe you're going through this. I love you. You don't deserve this. I hope you don't die. Like, And I'm just there like, love you too. I love you too, I guess. And I'm putting on speaker so my mom cares. Me and my mom are just dying on the phone, dying because we're like, Shorty's acting like I'm finna die. I mean, God forbid I die, but Shorty's acting like I'm really about to lose my life here. And I'm just down on the phone like, shoot, I mean, I guess. Shorty's saying, I'll see you on the other side. I'm like, I'll see you on the other side, I guess. I hang up the phone on her because I'm like, I can't deal with all the sadness stuff. Like, I'm supposed to be the one crying, not you. So, I, like, minutes before my surgery, I'm like, okay, let me go on Facebook so I can just scroll through it, see what's popping. Tell me why my face the on the wall of Facebook. My face is on every single post that I scroll. I'm like, what's going on? Am I famous? Did I die yet? Like, I'm looking at the caption. My sister, she wants to go overreact and post my picture talking about, I love Abby, I can't believe she's going through the surgery, I hope she makes it out, I love her, God be with her, get it. And everyone's just reposting it. Everybody's reposting it. Everyone's commenting about, oh my god, I didn't know she was doing it. People are inboxing me on Snapchat, on Instagram about, oh my god, Abby, you're doing a surgery. People I didn't even want to know that I was doing the surgery. No, I was like, blessed, that's great. So yeah, that was beautiful. So yeah, did the surgery. I'm clearly alive. I had a big old smile on my face when I woke up. Those drugs were hitting different, bro. But yeah, did the surgery, and literally a couple of days, like the next day was my nephew's birthday actually. So big ups to him. So they discharged me 3 days later, which was the worst. Like, I was throwing up. The pain was, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, which I don't have any, but like I wouldn't wish it on nobody. Like, the pain was excruciating. Like, ugh, I would never do that again. Should I make a part 2? I'm gonna make a part 2. Should I make a part 2? Yeah, I'm gonna make a part 2. Okay guys, so I'm gonna stop the video right here because this video is about to be mad long and I don't want that. So if you guys want a part 2 to this video, I'll definitely do it because why the hell not? Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also go follow all my social media accounts, which will be in the description down below. And I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye!
Everyone's lining up to see her.